So basically, don't wake up one day and go, I'm going to go to the gym on this morrow, and within a month, I'm going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You've already set yourself up to fail, and you've already set yourself up to be a sad panda. Okay, first and foremost, you're like, Simon, why are you standing up? Well, it's nice and simple. A few weeks ago, we may have had a little fun with those like alpha male videos, but a few people said, well, Simon, we would like to hear what you actually think about achieving your goals and living your dreams and trying to become the best person you can be. So I was like, okay, I can try and give you some of that information, and because they all stand up in their videos and go back and forth, I was like, to make it a little bit different to our usual content, we can do it. Yes, I am a fool. But seriously, I do totally get it, and I do totally understand trying to stay motivated and trying to actually achieve your goals can be really hard, because no one wakes up in the morning every single day and goes, oh man, I'm gonna go out there and absolutely smash it, because your brain is really annoying, and sometimes it just tries to kick your ass. So, on occasion, you have to hack life with some kind of tool in order to ensure you do reach where you want to be, and here's 6 ways you can do just that. Number 6 is to pick the hardest damn thing on your to-do list and focus on that one. Because let's face it, we always have 1,000 things to do each and every single day. So if you go through your to-do list and you find the one that jumps out and you go, oh my gosh, this one's gonna be really hard, and then you achieve it, well, that's gonna have the biggest impact on your day. It's also probably going to mean that you're now far closer to hitting your ultimate goal. And once you've done something that's super duper hard and you've got, oh, I'm not gonna be able to handle it, anything else that you've got left to do on this imaginary list that I'm holding is going to feel a lot easier. It's like when you're in the gym. If you smash that 150 kilogram bench press, but then you do sort of like a pyramid set, and the next one you go down to 120, all of a sudden that 120 isn't going to feel as hard because you just did 150. And this is why working out and lifting weights is a really good thing to sort of copy and paste onto your quote unquote real life, because the gym does teach you how to do these things and then apply it in the normal situations. So always remember that. Always remember that. It's why going to the gym is a great foundation for life, because you can take everything you do in there and bring it back across and ultimately achieve your goals. Number 5 is to get rid of distractions. It's easier said than done, because I get it, you got your phone, you got your email, you got your TV, you got people ringing you, you got people knocking on your door. But once all your admin is out the way, you've woken up, you've had a coffee or whatever, and you've got all the little stuff done, just turn your phone off. Don't answer anybody banging on your door and it's like, help me, I'm being killed. Then yes, you should probably go and deal with that at the moment. But just give yourself 60 minutes to focus on your super duper big task and ensure you don't do anything else. Because it means you will hit it hard for that hour and probably create some kind of foundation that even when you do let all these distractions back into your day, well, you're going to continue to go back to that thing and chip away at it. And by the end of this 24-hour period, or whatever it may be, a week, a month, a year, you can look back at it and go, oh my gosh, just taking those 60 minutes a day has really propelled me forward. Plus it stops your mind racing and it stops your brain dealing with too much at once. And again, we're all human beings. If you take 1,000 different things and you try and stick it into your ear, obviously you're going to freak out a little bit, because I'm very sorry to tell you, you are not Superman. Saying that, even Superman had problems with that. Do you remember when he hears all the people going, help me, help me? He's like, oh, it's too much. Stands to reason. Number 4 is to wear a really tight top. I'm just kidding, but it will make you feel good. I'm doing it right now, and the way the cotton feels against my skin makes me pleased. The real number 4 is to breathe. And everybody talks about this, but there is a reason for it. So if you ever do find yourself being overwhelmed, breathe in for the count of 4. When you've done that, hold it for another count of 4. Then breathe out for 4 seconds. And then at the end of that, just wait 4 more beats. And then repeat and do it around about 10 times. I'm not 100% sure what the science is behind this, but it does cool you down and it allows you to focus. And if you're watching it going, what the flub do you know, you absolute bored asshole? The Navy SEALs do this for that reason, because it helps them concentrate. And are you going to go yell at a Navy SEAL? No, you yell at me because I'm some kind of buffoon, but don't make me send round the Navy SEALs, which is not going to happen. I don't know any Navy SEALs. Number 3 is to set achievable goals. So basically, don't wake up one day and go, I'm going to go to the gym on this morrow, and within a month, I'm going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You've already set yourself up to fail, and you've already set yourself up to be a sad panda. And if you were about to climb a mountain, you wouldn't look at the top of the mountain and then start jumping up hoping that you were going to grab hold of it. It's not going to work, and you're not going to get anywhere. Instead, start at the bottom and reach for something that's attainable. Do that for a little while and you'll get a quarter way up the mountain. Then continue doing this and you'll get halfway up the mountain. Then go on, do it some more, 3/4, and before you know it, you will have climbed 100% of this mountain, but you didn't look at it like a giant mountain, you just broke it down into essentially small little hills. And the main reason to do it this way is not only because it's just better for your overall mindset, but also your body releases dopamine into your system when you do achieve a goal because you feel really proud of yourself. So if you're getting these little dopamine hits here, there, and everywhere, you are going to feel more motivated to continue as opposed to going, oh man, why aren't I Mr. Olympia? I've been lifting weights for 3 days. You know what? I'm just going to give up. So be smart with it. Be intelligent. Nobody expects you to build Rome in a day, but if somebody gave you 10 years, well, even then, it still would be a pretty good achievement. But be intelligent with how you go about your plan. Number 2 is go Nike and just do it. Now we actually have a video on Saturday where I talk about the other side of this, but if you've been putting something off because you're worried about it or you're terrified or you've got the fear, the best thing you can do is just take a deep breath like we've already talked about, and then just do it. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Because let's face it, 1, it's never as bad as you think. We all build these things up in our brain. But also 2, there is science out there, so science is back, that proves the longer you do procrastinate and the longer you do put something off, your brain goes, oh my gosh, it must be so bad, it must be so bad. So you are actually making it worse in your own mind, whereas if you had just got it done, you wouldn't be worried about it anymore. And you can always have some fun with this stuff. I don't know what the project or the issue may be, but why don't you turn it into a game? So let's say you've got some document you've got to write. Go to yourself, oh, I wonder if I can do it in 20 minutes. Now, don't rush and don't do a bad job, but if you need to do that in order to get some entertainment out of it and to enjoy it, you're allowed to do it. Maybe you just have a piece of cake and you go, every time I write 150 words, I'm going to eat the cake. But if your other goals are gym related, do remember you're eating cake and you're going to have to balance out your calories. Number 1 is to keep your positivity up. This isn't easy either. It's not just a switch you can turn on. We don't have a positivity gland, but that's why there's little things you can do so it just happens naturally. Like every time you do achieve something, why don't you go and tell a friend? I'm not saying you ring them up and go, ha ha, I did this, I'm the best person ever. But if you do share it with them and they go, oh babe, that's really good, once again, you're gonna get the dopamine release and it's gonna make you feel good and you're gonna be motivated to continue to try and seek this out. So you're gonna achieve and achieve and achieve. I mean, you could also work with others that make you feel good because that's gonna keep your spirits up. And why don't you go mega 2021 and plan in some kind of meeting or Zoom call once a week or once a month where you get together with a bunch of positive people and you all share what you've done and that you feel proud about. Because then not only are you going to be able to share your merits, you're going to get merits back, and it's just going to be one big barrel of love. And do you know anybody that doesn't want a big barrel of love? Of course you doesn't, it's the bowl. And I get that it sounds ridiculous, but when you vocalize it and you get a reaction, it just does something internally that makes you want to go out there and get it again. It's like drugs. You get addicted, but do not then turn this into taking a bunch of cocaine, because that will feel good for a while, but you ain't gonna get anything out of it. Although to be fair, I ain't here to judge you. You do whatever the hell you want. As long as once you've done the cocaine, you go tell your friends, oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe the amount of cocaine I've done. I'm going to retract that now. Just don't do cocaine. So there you go, boom. 6 life hacks that will hopefully steer you in the right direction to achieve your goals. And now I would ask you to go in the comments and say, Simon, I really enjoyed this kind of video. Please do more. Or Simon, what the flub are you doing? Don't get outside your station and go back to the things we expect. There's no wrong or right answers here. I'm just trying some new stuff. I'm throwing it out into the void. And the only way I know if it is a green light or a red light is to get feedback. Thank you very much. Also, please do like the video, share the video, and subscribe. There's a bell right there. Ding, ding. Give it a click so you know when other videos are going live, plus another video right there. Please do give it a click. Brand new merchandise about to drop on simonmiller.bigcartel.com. Also, the Power 13 cookbook is out now. Link in the description below. Use the code Simon15 for 15% off. Instagram and Twitter is at Simon316. Patreon.com/Simon316 if you want to support me that way. Otherwise, I know you can do whatever the hell it is that you want to do because I believe in you. And I'll see you on the next one.